Are we live? I think we're live. So, I just wanted to, talk about some stuff. I guess we could wait for some people to get in here. Turn the volume off on this. What's up, Harry? Nice to see you, bud. I just saw you at Comic Tom's little... he had a video first, his firsts there. So I figured I got home from work and I'd like to come on and just say, hey, what's up? I stopped off at a comic store on the way home. I didn't go to my local comic shop. I went to like a used bookstore that I frequently go check out. And yeah, I go from time to time because they always get some new inventory and they price their books really, really well. They have a lot of books at $1, $1.50, $1.99. In the States, there's actually there's half off books. It's kind of like that. It's like a used bookstore. They sell other books, movies, and stuff like that. It's called the BMV. There's the bag. The BMV. It's the best. Prices are amazing, and you find some cool finds like this. This collector's edition, or actually what's it called? Commemorative edition, Secret Wars. I love this series. The covers are amazing. They're all Del Auto covers. I pick these books up every time I see them. They're so nice. I have a few sets, actually. I think I have 2 sets altogether. And yeah, the covers just sell me all the time. It's funny, when I was there, I saw Comic Smurf's video last time. You shouldn't have it. Nice to see you, Barbarian. So last time I was on YouTube, I was checking out Comic Smurf, his video, and he was away on vacation for a cruise, and he was checking out this series, Die. He had some cool things to say about it, and I heard some other guys in the community talking about it, saying how cool it is, and I should check it out. I missed the first issue, so I just happened to go by that used bookstore, and boom, they had it. So I'm glad to have picked up number 1 and number 3. Number 1 is there. I don't know if it's a variant or anything. I just saw number 1 on it, and I wanted to pick it up. Number 1 and 3. So I'll read that soon. I've heard good things about it. I also picked up Mark Millar's new series called Sharky. Simone Bianchi is a fantastic artist. And Mark Millar, I've been following Mark Millar since he worked on Thief of Thieves. I followed that series, right? I think is it over now? I can't remember if it's totally over, but no way, Bueller's in the house? That's so great. I should check out the chat. Say hi to everybody. Hey Bueller, nice to see you, bud. Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, I just picked up Sharky. The covers look cool, and it's Mark Millar, so you can't... I don't know. His writing is cool. I like his writing. Is it offbeat? What do I like about his writing? I think he's just a good overall. In general, he's a great writer. His stories are always interesting, and like I said, Thief of Thieves was really good. Following Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four is a pretty good read. I'm enjoying that so far. Dan Slott's on that. This series has been amazing. Daredevil. I didn't have a chance to check out this new number 2. I read number 1 and I really enjoyed it. The covers by Tedesco are fantastic. Yeah, Perry, dude, these covers by these are Asad Ribic. His covers are amazing. I really like them. But this series, I think, is the next, maybe not the next Immortal Hulk, but hopefully it's going to be really good. And so far, it started off really well. Here's another book that I see all the time, and every time I see it, I have to get it. The Punisher. It's a Mike Mignola cover. And oh man, it just gets the juices going. I just love this cover. It's so cool, man. Really love that cover. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, I didn't get a chance to go to my usual local comic shop. This was just like a used bookstore that I had a chance to drop in at and check out. Yeah, those early Punisher books are pretty crazy. The cover, the Mignola cover, I love. I used to draw it when I was a kid. I wish I still had all those old drawings from when I was young. They'd be really something cool to see. What else could I show off? This is something I picked up. I got it off of a friend from work. He didn't even charge me for it. He just knows that I'm into comics, and it's just something cool. It's a glow-in-the-dark spider. That's pretty cool. I don't even know what it is. Interactive comic book. What do you think? Should I open it? In the Arms of the Octopus. It is a comic book. This is on the back. This set contains 6 Marvel Power pop-ups, a stick it to them stamp sheet, an awesome fold-out Spider-Man poster that you can color, a special edition Spider-Man comic book to color along with the prose, and a rub-off Windows web shooter game sheet, plus a glow-in-the-dark Spider-Man. That's pretty cool, eh? I love it. That's awesome. So yeah, what are you guys reading? What are you guys up to? What do you guys like? What's a story going on right now that's really good and people are reading? I heard Middle West is really good. Scotty Young is working on it. I haven't had a chance to read that. My favorite current series right now is Gideon Falls. I follow Jeff Lemire through thick and thin. His writing style is right up my alley. I really love that stuff. Yeah, Middle West, Bueller. I heard really good things about that series. At that used bookstore, I couldn't find a #1. I think there was a #2 and a #3, which I already have, but I don't want to start it unless I have the first issue. It might be downloadable soon. I don't know if I could find it somewhere. I know some of my friends download some comics and they send it over to me, and I could read. Not that that's a good thing. You should always be buying comics. Killmonger, been good. Middle West, Fire, Rain. Yeah, Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah, that came out today. Destroys the Marvel history. Yeah, that's definitely going in my pull file. Definitely going in my pull file. Cosmic Ghost Rider is nuts. Dylan Burnett, he's a guy from Toronto. I've had the chance to meet him multiple times, and actually he drew a Silver Surfer for me. Just bring you guys over. And there's a Silver Surfer by Dylan Burnett. It's pretty cool. I saw him at Fan Expo, and yeah, he had it in his file, and I'm like, oh, dude, that's so dope. I need that, and it goes perfectly with Cosmic Ghost Rider. I got him to sign an issue of it. Thank you. Yeah, it is pretty cool. As soon as I flipped to it, I'm like, wow, this is amazing. How do you still have this in your book? So, because he had a book file of all of his artwork and stuff that he was selling. Also, Jason Fabok. Wow, I was going through his book last year at Fan Expo, and Fan Expo is just a local convention. It's in Toronto. It's a convention. It's like the biggest one that we have here. Yeah, Jason Fabok. Wow, the guy's artwork is it's just insane. I really love that guy's artwork. He hasn't really done much recently though. I don't know what he's working on, if he is. I think last I heard he was on DC. He did The Flash. I don't know. So yeah, I'm just here talking comics. What else what are you guys into over there? The chats, we got 5 people. This is the first time I ever did a live chat like by myself. But yeah, thanks for everybody for tuning in. I have this box over here that I picked up off of somebody I know. There's comics inside, as you can see. It says comics. So I paid the guy, let's just say less than $100 for it. There's not a lot of great stuff in it. Do I need a Middle West #1? What's up, Comic Book NYC? I would love to read it, and I don't have one. We'll leave it at that. There's a missing cover. These books came from a collector who collected since he was a little kid. Some reading material, I guess. Those will go in the washroom. This one's pretty cool. Amazing Spider-Man 18. He had these since he was a little boy, and they are loved. They are very, very loved. So this guy, I know him because I don't work with him directly. I see him every now and then, and he knows I love comic books, and I go to comic shows to sell some comics, and because in Toronto we have a lot of local comic shows, and I feel like I want to trim my collection down. And it's a great way to bring, you know, a bunch of boxes and just put $1 on them and just watch them go. You get some good money, and see if I can get you a Middle West one at the shop. Oh, you're so nice, man. But I'm from Canada, and shipping is crazy. But yeah, let me know what you find. Let me know on my Instagram or whatever. Here's a Savage Sword of Conan. I need to show you guys some of the stuff at the bottom of this box because I have no idea what it is. And I'm going to have to go through each and every one individually. But yeah, there's some Wizard, Mad magazines, and then we get into some Marvel Tales. Yeah, it's only money, you know what I'm saying? These Marvel Tales are cool. Bathroom reading. A lot of, I really love this cover. I don't know if it's John Byrne who did it, but yeah, I know shipping to Canada is insane, man. I haven't bought a comic book off of eBay in so long, and it really sucks. Every time I go on eBay, I do there's a way you could filter the results, and I always do by Canada. You could just click on local or Canada only, and only the listings that people put up in Canada show up. It really sucks. If I lived in the States, my collection would be even bigger, which is probably good that I don't live there because I have 20 long boxes of comic books. So it's quite a few. Maybe comic coyotes across the border. You know, you're so right, man. Oh man, I wish there was a CGC up here. Honestly, I was debating on somehow getting into contact with someone at CGC and doing like a Canada chapter. Like, why not bring it to Canada? There's so many collectors up here. When I go to local shows, it's like it's swamped. There's so many people coming. They'd really make a lot of money if they came here. So, Comic Fam, get me in on some of this stuff. I don't know what, I don't know, like these are dollar books or something. What do I put these for? It's, when you're buying collections, you really, like I already made my money back on this box, so I'm not concerned, and it's only money. But I would even consider donating it to like, we have a big hospital here called Sick Kids, and I would even consider just donating a lot of comics there. It's always an option. So like, yeah, not even sure what these things are. Oh, the ASM 18 is in shambles. I should talk to some guys on Instagram who buy collections, and just see the way they go about looking at these gold keys. Like, are they like, is it, I don't know. It's worth your time going on eBay and just checking out if they're on there and what they're selling for. I guess if you're buying collections, it's easier to do that type of thing. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. I wish I had the time to read it all. They're really freaking cool though. I didn't do any research on them or anything. Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, number 28. Right? But I'll go through it all and find out what they're selling for out there, and yeah. So in that collection, I actually found Miss Marvel #1. Whoa, what happened there? I found the Miss Marvel #1 from, what is it, 1975 or 79, around there. And I found a it's a Marvel Spotlight #5, but the cover was detached and it was in not the greatest shape at all. I sold it at the local comic show maybe 2 shows ago, and this is annoying. Yeah, I sold it at two shows ago, right at the beginning. It just went. I have my own. It's probably I'd say it's a 5.5, in between very good and a fine, like around there. Look for Phantom in those old 60s and 70s books. Yeah, there's so many of them. I just got to take my time and go through them. But with a pregnant wife and these shows going on, it's really like my time is so... it's hard to come by. But I need to make time to go on YouTube and go live and watch all your videos and stuff. I really enjoy that stuff. I just wish I had more time for everything. Oh, come on, Perry. I'm gonna go surfing on the ice. Dude, it's freezing up here. Actually, we're in for the next 3 days. It's gonna be like 5 degrees, so I can go outside in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wish we had some hot weather. There's snow everywhere out there. Do you know how to surf? Man, I would love to. Is there surfing in Florida? I guess there would be. Yeah, man. Well, I'm in Toronto, so Toronto is like the Miami of Canada, I keep saying. Because if you go anywhere else in Canada, it's freezing cold. Shit, they got like minus 50 out there. I know Mr. Miracle is in Calgary, Mr. Miracle Comics, and it's freezing out there. Whew. Bikinis. So yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with this collection. It's gonna take some time to go through, but if I find any things that are really cool, I'll definitely post them on my Instagram and that. But yeah, that's all. Shout out to Discovery Bay Comics. I know I didn't give him a message or anything. This was really impromptu, but shout out to JB. A huge service, huge service to the comic fam. Yeah. You been to Toronto? Where have you been? Did you come for a convention or something? I gotta get around. But with a new baby, with a new kid on the way, I gotta wait until like next year to do shows like abroad. But I would love to. Nice, man. Comic Books NYC. I've been to NYC and Montreal. I've been there. New York City is really nice. What a tourist trap. Alright, guys. As much as I want to stick around, I don't really know what else I could talk about other than the chat. You guys are pretty cool. It's always good reaching out. Oh, Perry, thank you. Your boy just turned 6. I don't know what to expect. This year's gonna bring on a lot of new changes. But my arms are wide open, and I'm ready to take it on. And we'll beat the cold together. All right, guys, take it easy. Thanks for joining.